What you trying to do? You watching me stream? Heard this beat drop? Guess I got a new theme. Reactions on the channel. You trying to see gaming? They call me J Jackson, but I ain't even famous. Now watching JC is kinda sorry. Only the best from Jose Calamari. Oh my gosh. What's up, YouTube? I'm JC and you're watching Jose Calamari. I'm having to film this on my phone because my equipment broke on me, bro. It snapped. My microphone equipment snapped on me. So this is the only way I can save this video. So forgive me for doing this on my phone, but I have to, okay? So, y'all read the title of the video, man. I played Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic in VR, bro. Okay, my game, whatever reason, gave me a 30-minute free trial of the game. The VR version of it just dropped not that long ago, and I reacted to the VR version of it like a while ago when we be like, hell no, I'm not gonna play in VR, because if y'all play Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, y'all know there's a spot, bro, in like this underground garage area where it's complete dark and there's this thing that can teleport. It's a whole thing, bro. The point is, I was like, I'm not gonna play it after I react to the trailer. I was like, yeah, got me messed up. So I was gonna surprise everybody, return to YouTube, come up in here full-fledged, you know what I'm saying, with a 30-minute preview of the game, and I was gonna be like, hey, if y'all want me to play the game in VR for the rest of it, let me know. Nah, fam. Steelwood Studios, fix your game, bro. Let's get on to what happened. But before we get on to what's going on, and I'm gonna show you the footage of how fucked up my gameplay was, let's talk about what's Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is about. For those who are not fans of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, bro, or y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, y'all are fans, but y'all never got to Secret of the Mimic, there is a book series where they explain some Mimic origins. I'm going to shorten it down for you right now so y'all can understand what the game is about, just in case y'all want to play and get into it. It's a really cool premise, okay? A long story short, a dude named Edwin Murray, bro, a super genius robotic guy. He loved messing with robots, but he created a robot, bro, you know what I'm saying, that's a mimic called Mimic 1. This robot was, you know what I'm saying, trained, and it was built to mimic, you know what I'm saying, and be a babysitter premise for his little kid's son. His wife died during birth or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying. His son was the only thing he had left, and pretty much he had to continue doing his work with robotics, bro, so he can pay the bills and stuff like that. So what happens was, this mimic robot was supposed to take care of his son, and in a whole time the thing is a mimic, so a mimic things that it sees. So that's what it was built to do. It mimics things that it sees so it can learn and interpret and, you know what I'm saying, do what it needs to do. Okay, so it mimicked the son as he was babysitting him, and would do a lot of things the son did. Long story short, bro, this mimic, you know what I'm saying, was supposed to be watching the son, and the son was playing outside. His ball went to the street. Son ran to the street to get the ball. Son's no longer with us, bro. And after that, the mimic kind of just stayed around. The dad is depressed because, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't save his son. His son got offed, you know what I'm saying, by, you know, a random accident. And pretty much the mimic stayed around, and the mimic did what it did. It started mimicking the son, you know what I'm saying, and the son's behavior and how the son used to act. And the dude who created the mimic didn't want to see his son being imitated by a robot, you know what I'm saying? So he lost his shit and beat the fuck out the robot, okay? Remember what I keep saying in the beginning of this, the mimic mimics whatever happens to it. It learns from it. So but this nigga violently went off and took a pipe and just went violently beating on this mimic, and this nigga lost his shit because it's reminding him of his son, and he don't want to be reminded of his son. He's depressed and everything. He beat the shit out of this man with a pipe and just very violently took out his violent anger, depression, and everything on this machine, okay? So long story short, bro, after he does that, he winds up skipping town because he can't work, he can't focus on robotics. He skips town, and he's like, I just need to clear my head. And he leaves the mimic in his warehouse, you know what I'm saying, by itself. The mimic has now learned violence. So this whole game is, bro, you're playing as a Freddy Fazbear worker, bro. You know what I'm saying, coming to this warehouse that he left and abandoned with this fucking mimic in there, the mimic that learned violence from him, and pretty much you're there to pick up the blueprints and possibly pick up this mimic, bro, so they can, you know what I'm saying, figure out how to use this and make money off it, bro. And pretty much you go in there as a worker in this warehouse with this violent ass mimic that can stuff itself inside of animatronic suits and try to come kill you. That's the whole point of this game. Really good game concept, really good lore. If y'all really want to go deep into it, I have a video about that explaining that, but that's the point. The point is, this, bro. This game is flawed. Okay, I enjoyed the entirety of the playthrough of the game itself. I did watch somebody do a full walkthrough of it. Can't remember the dude, but huge shout out to him if I can't remember for the video ends. This guy, bro, did a whole video on it, bro. I watched it, bro, and then when the VR version came out, I was super hyped and ready to possibly play that, okay? But when it came down to my stuff was trash. Now, keep in mind, bro, some of the stuff could just be me, because I was being gone for YouTube, and when I'm not on YouTube, you gotta understand, I'm not just in VR, you know what I'm saying, casually chilling, bro. Most of my stuff I do as far as videos and content and gameplay is going to be for YouTube. So, I guess I didn't touch my stuff in a while to charge my PlayStation 2 VR controllers, whatever like that, and I guess it was uncalibrated. So when I first got into it, bro, keep in mind you have 30 minutes, bro, a 30-minute trial to play this junk, okay? So when I jumped into the junk, bro, my in collaborate, you got to reset and collaborate your whole headset to where you're at and everything. My stuff was bugging. I had to exit the game multiple times and then like put it on, and finally I got myself collaborated, okay? Here's the second part, bro. We start playing the game. I hit my record and I'm like, okay, I'm synced up, let's go. I'm in there, right? Now here's the thing with PlayStation VR 2. You have to help me, bro. Maybe I'm just an idiot and I just got my console and my PlayStation VR 2 and I didn't understand the instructions, but they say certain games you have to play standing up because it's the full realism of it. In certain games you can stay seated. Now why they don't tell you in the beginning of the option saying you must play, like they should have a little warning screen and say, hey, you must stand up when playing this game. They didn't do that junk to me. They said, screw that, figure out yourself. So I'm over here and I'm like, okay, I'm sitting down in the beginning of the game as you're driving and stuff like that. So I'm assuming, okay, I can stay seated during this game, bro. Tell me why I'm just like chilling and stuff like that. And when the game actually starts, it's like, nah, fam, you have to stand up. Now, keep in mind, I have arthritis in my foot. I worked a long shift, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. My feet hurt. I can't really be standing up and doing a full mode VR. I'm just a fat piece of garbage or whatever. Let's put that on me, bro. So whatever. I stand up, bro. You'll see the camera footage. I stand up and I continue to do the gameplay, and it's whatever. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So next thing in line, bro, we have an issue with, okay? Like I said, first they shouldn't just told me it was a stand-up game, but whatever, it's on me. This game has too many bugs, bro. Let's take this to, you know what I'm saying, to the first thing, bro. You know what I'm saying, that I was trying to enjoy myself with, okay, with the game, okay, because I already know I'm about to get jump scared and stuff about to like me up, bro. You know, setting the game. So all I wanted to do is enjoy the Mycelium Man like theme song. If y'all don't know what the Mycelium Man theme song, you know what? Editing JC, put that in right now, bro.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelium Men home with you today. It's the new musical Mycelium Men. They repeat anything you say. It's like having your very own band or a friend.
Wow!
Collect them all and let them jam. Pretty groovy.
Okay, now that y'all know what the Mycelium Man is, bro, you have a little theme song. Y'all heard the junk, bro. There is a part in the game when when you first walking into a situation, you're able to click this button. There's buttons you can click like on stand up, you know, send cardboard cutouts of different animatronic and mascots, bro, where you can click on buttons and that song will play. And that song is meant to distract the enemy from coming after you, but at the same time it's a fun little Easter egg thing in the game where you can just jam in. I was going to use that moment to do a stupid dance and like get a clip off of it, right? Look what happens in my gameplay. Press it.
Start. Hey. La, la, la,
the button will not press. Why does it not press? Game devs, Stillwell Studios, y'all rush this, fix it. That's crazy to me, bro. I'm pressing the Bing multiple times, and in multiple times, I went back to this cardboard multiple times to try to press it. This junk would not press. Why does it hate me? I don't know. I don't think it's just me. I think Soul Studios, it's just a lot of people. Bro, it's a lot of freaking things about it. This game's bugged. I don't know why. Fix it. Next thing, bro. The data diver tool. This is your main thing to accessing doors in this game. Why in the world, when I put in my data diver tool to access doors, and this is not just on one door, it's on multiple doors. When I go in to access different doors, game devs, that it does not turn. Yeah, I mean, it happened multiple times, and data diver just drops on the ground, and it doesn't like. And I'm like, bro, hello, if a monster is chasing, if the fucking mimic's chasing me, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead, because guess what? I can't get to the I can't get into the doors. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm supposed to turn this little data diver as a key to open doors, bro, to get permission. And that brings me to my last point. This is when I just decided to end the whole gameplay, bro, and just cut it off. Y'all gonna see, literally, bro, the moment I'm supposed to get chased by the monster, y'all, the game is so bugged out and broken. The moment the monster is supposed, the first monster appearance in the game, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, you're supposed to go past this area with a crank. And after you do, the monster will burst out of a box in a mascot costume, the elephant one, and he's supposed to chase you. And it's supposed to be this big reveal scene, okay? And I'm like, okay, cool. I watched DeWaco. You know what I'm saying? Dogco, I don't know how to say his name. Sorry if I'm just abusing your shit, DeWaco. He's a huge fan of this phrase thing. His shit, it glitches out, and I'm just like, okay, maybe it was just like his editing or something like that. No, it wasn't. The game is bugged. When I go crank my shit and go to the area where the monster's supposed to pop out, this doesn't pop out. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking, okay, the game is kind of acting weird. Maybe it's lagging behind. Why would it lag behind? I downloaded the whole game. I was like, that's weird. Maybe it's because I have the demo of it, that 30 minutes, and maybe that's why it's bugging out. Maybe I'm fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell me, y'all, for those who have the VR version, PlayStation VR2 version of Secret of the Mimic, is it working perfectly for y'all? Is it because I have the 30-minute version? Why I said for me? Just let me know. But in my experience, this motherfucker was already, the box was already broken. The monster never came out. There was no music. The monster never made no noise. And I'm like, the fuck. So with that being said, bro, yeah, until y'all fix y'all junk, I'm not playing this game. And I just won't be playing this game because the junk's bugged, it's ass. And that's all I gotta say about that, bro. But I hope y'all enjoyed me talking trash about this game. The game itself is good, don't get it wrong. It's the VR versions. And I'm not even the first person that's gonna say this, probably not the last video you can watch on this, bro. But I'm sorry, I had to do my entire face cam spiel on my phone because my other stuff broke. If you see in the video on my shorts, bro, you'll say my camera fell down and it broke the audio parts of my microphones until I buy new ones or find an extra spare one in my room. Right now I'm kind of screwed on recording content. But until next time, guys, bro, if y'all really want to see Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, bro, because it is one of those games that it will terrify me, bro. It seems really daunting. If the game works, it seems really daunting, really terrifying in VR. I'm serious. If they can patch their stuff and get their stuff together, bro, I will get the full game and play. If y'all want to see that, y'all let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, guys, I'm JC. Y'all your Jose Calamari. Later, people.